Okay, let's do this. 5:30 on what was a pleasant Tuesday for some and a foggy, cold Tuesday for others. Briefly about today, and then I'm going to jump into what a lot of you are watching for, and that's the latest on this cold air mass track. This is the live camera, part of my 18 camera live resort network down in Silverton at the Oregon Garden Resort. The Oregon Garden sits back in there. I grabbed this live shot about 10 minutes ago, so about 20 minutes after 5. And notice they never cleared. There were a whole fistful of spots in the mid to south valley that never cleared today. Corvallis saw a high of only 38. Salem did jump to 44, so they at least improved the visibility. Now, PDX was kind of a partly sunny to mostly cloudy day with good visibility, as we thought it would be, and actually a little bit warmer than I projected, 51 degrees. And talk about no cold air out in the gorge today. It was 58 in the Dows. Anyway, certainly the possibility exists that we'll have foggy areas, especially mid to south valley, that are stubborn to clear again tomorrow. Although forecast models are correct, they like the odds of you folks clearing out tomorrow. But that's always a bit of a guessing game when you have high pressure overhead and you have light winds. So unfortunately, we just kind of have to wait and see how that rolls. Okay, let's talk about the cold air. I showed you this graphic yesterday. This has not changed. Overall, Sunday becomes the first snowflake chance. So no changes there as the cold air slowly starts to come in Saturday. Actually, the main front that really starts to drop snow levels, I had that in during the day on Saturday. That probably doesn't happen until more like Saturday overnight into early Sunday morning at this point. So there's a slight timing change. And one thing that I need to tell you no longer is the case. Yesterday, I talked about this second cold Arctic front coming down on Tuesday, a day that would maybe have a heightened snow chance. Notice I X'd this out. No longer a Tuesday second front. And that's actually because the cold air mass, I'm going to show you the current position of it on the forecast models, but it's going to start shifting off to the east a little bit sooner, it looks like, than what it was showing up to do when I talked to you 24 hours ago. So no second cold front on Tuesday. In fact, Tuesday now looks like it could be dry. Okay, so Saturday we have rain developing. I mean, Saturday snow levels no lower than 2,000 feet in the afternoon, and they might be a little bit higher than 2,000 feet. Again, the main front comes in, it looks like now Saturday overnight and early Sunday morning. So here is a jet stream map Sunday PM. Lots of little wind barbs. If you look carefully, you can tell this is overlaying across the United States map. See the Florida Peninsula right there? Here's the West Coast. There's Portland right here with Washington and Oregon. I look at these maps all the time, but if you don't, it's tough to tell the outline of the United States. So everything that's shaded in blue, we call these isotachs. These are the little wind streaks aloft that we call the jet stream. And notice the main Arctic jet stream, Sunday PM, sweeps out of Canada, curves out over the Pacific. So here's the West Coast. So this tells you this cold air mass extends out off of the coast itself, over Pacific waters. And then it comes in across Missouri, picks up, the darker the colors are stronger jet stream maxes. So here's a nice little jet core coming up into New York State and up into New England. So when you get this type of really strong jet stream activity, these jet maxes, that's typically where you're going to find the big storms. So notice we don't have, we have the jet stream kind of outlining this cold air pool, but otherwise there's not a lot of energy. And we talked yesterday that there's just not a lot of moisture with this incoming system at all. Now, before I show you the next map, see the white area? See how this blue kind of carves out this white area? This is basically the upper jet stream flow outlining where that cold air pool is. And it matches up almost perfectly when I show you this next air mass map. This is, again, that air mass map of temperatures of 5,000 feet in the atmosphere, or 850 millibars. So remember the jet stream kind of came here, kind of mimicked this dark color, carved out this cold extending off the Pacific, the coldest areas on purple, and then came up into the mid-Atlantic and New York. So that's kind of cool how that matches up. But again, Sunday PM, now we're in the coldest batch of air starting to move in. Sunday snow levels by the afternoon hours. So Sunday snow level early morning is going to be near the valley floor. And then certainly as we go through the day, Sunday snow levels are down to sea level. No problem there. So again, this is a cold, chilly day. Okay, so with that said, let me just run you through some good old-fashioned text headlines I put together for you. So by the time you wake up Sunday morning, temperatures will be around freezing in the valley and certainly cold enough for snow to stick, even though the area itself gets colder and colder. So definitely anything sticking anywhere and everywhere as we go through the day Sunday. Possible early dusting Sunday morning when you wake up. This is a tough call. I mean, I'm forecasting 32 Sunday morning. I wouldn't be shocked if we wake up and it's 35 and we have snow in the air, but nothing is sticking. If that's the case, temperatures will hold steady to even fall during the day, and eventually snow showers in the air will start to stick. But there could be an early dusting Sunday mornings. That's the first time to get up and look out the window and see what's happening. Snow showers during the day. These snow showers continue Sunday overnight, and then they end early Monday. This is a forecast change from yesterday. The moisture ending early Monday. So what could we get? Well, total accumulations from starting early Sunday through Sunday night and early Monday morning at lowest elevations on the valley floor, anywhere from, hey, we got a dusting, to, hey, we had 3 inches of snow. Now, clearly, if we have 3 inches of snow on the ground Monday morning, there would be school closures. But keep in mind, this is a showery pattern. Scattered showers. So you know how scattered rain showers work? Your neighbor says, hey, we got hammered today. We got a 1/4 inch of rain. What did you get? And you go, we didn't have anything. Or we just had a dab. So scattered means we're all not going to get the same, right? So I like the fact that parts of the valley at least gets a dusting. There seems to be enough moisture available that I'm going to say 3 inches possible. But again, if it's scattered, then it's probably tough for any one location to get up to 3 inches. There's always a heightened chance of that when you live up in elevation. Gusty, very cold east winds Sunday and Monday, 2-day period here. How strong? I mean, at least 45 miles per hour out near the gorge, and at least 15 to 30 or 15 to 25 in the heart of the valley. Could be stronger in the gorge, not sure yet. Daytime wind chills Sunday and Monday because of these east winds will make it feel like when the wind's blowing, it's only about 20 degrees at noon or 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. You're outside, the wind's blowing. Man, it feels like it's cold. It's only going to feel like 20 wind chill. And then keep an eye on this. Not all models show this, but the American, what we call the GFS model does, has a Pacific front arriving with moisture Thursday. Could we still have east winds with dry weather on Tuesday, Wednesday, shooting out into our area from the gorge? And if so, could there be an icy mix as that moisture arrives, or does it go all rain? Certainly, that's just something I'm watching right now. Nothing more than that. I just wanted to throw it out there. Something else to kind of keep tabs on for the forecast. So just a couple more things for you. So how cold could it be where you are? You know, often when in these cold valley locations, the calmer wind spots get the coldest. The dew points are going to be all the way down to, 11 degrees Monday morning, 12 degrees Monday afternoon, 13 degrees Tuesday morning. So I would say it's possible that if we have calm wind areas, but there's going to be a lot of east wind, but some areas could be blocked from the east wind. If you don't have much wind at your house, could you get within 5 of the dew point? If the dew point's 13, can you get to 18? So that's a possibility. So I'm just going to throw it out there and go, if you're worried about pipes and that type of thing, the absolute coldest spots in the valley, Sunday morning, more like Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, actually, 16 to 21 degrees. That gives you an idea. Saturday night through Monday, that's the morning snow. If you live at 1,000 feet, remember up in elevation, you always have a better chance to get more moisture. And you'll start picking up the moisture up in elevation earlier Saturday night as snow levels start to fall. Could there be 6 inches in places like Sandy? Could there be 6 inches in some of the higher metro hills at 1,000 feet? I think that would be the absolute most. I'm not saying you're going to get that much, but I'm just throwing that out there. I'm wondering if it could be that much. Again, we're still days and days away. A lot of fidgeting with the forecast yet. All dry Monday, PM, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's different than what we were showing. Again, there's no longer that Tuesday front. We dry out more quickly than I was thinking we would yesterday. So here's the 7-day. 51 tomorrow. Again, with some fog spots. Same thing Thursday, 50. That shower chance on Friday. It's either just a trace of rain or maybe we get 5/100 of an inch. Saturday, this is not a lot. At most, it's 2/10 to 1/4 of an inch. It's all rain, 39 to 46. Again, Saturday snow levels go from, about 4,500 feet, and they fall down to Saturday snow levels near 4,000 feet, falling down to maybe 2,000 feet during the day. And then Sunday, we talked about the snow showers, and then some flurries Monday morning, but otherwise all dry Monday and all dry Tuesday. So we'll have more updates coming. Probably talk to you at this time tomorrow, and there will be some twists and turns. That's how these forecasts work. You have to follow along. The forecast models are like a river. They're not constant. and we update them, and sooner or later everything starts to come together as one. And hopefully as we get closer to the event, we'll give you a good idea of exactly what's going to happen. Thanks for using my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button, tell your friends. My weather site behind me is portlandweather.com. Easy to remember, right? That's my property. I'll talk to you soon.